Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So, I've been playing quite a few games over the weekend because, as I said in a previous video, it's a holiday weekend here in the UK, here in London. So, I've had time to kind of go back into games or start some games. And one of the games I bought recently in the PlayStation sale is the Division 1. If you've watched the channel before, I was playing Division 2 quite a lot. And I still intend to play that. I've got a final mission in the main kind of area to go through. But I thought I'd try the Division 1 just to see how it was different or the same. And a couple of things that I noticed so far. Number one, a thing I like a lot, and you probably heard me talk about this a lot if you've watched the other videos about the Division 2, is there's not bucket loads of loot lying around everywhere. At least it's not been so far. The only loot I found is when I've only done one mission so far, and it's when I completed the mission, and I like that. I would like a balance, but I would prefer there to be much less loot than too much. And I think the Division 2, there was just way too much stuff. You could never go through all the holsters and gloves and knee pads you got. It was all just superfluous nonsense. So that I like. The other thing that I've found, and I have to admit that I've done this was actually the first mission, but I went and did a different one. I've tried this about 6 times and I got killed each time by just 3 random guys after these 2, and I realised, and I can't remember when I played Division 2 at the beginning, but I'm going to guess, knowing me, that I played it in the way I normally would, which is sort of a more defensive way, where I would have probably gone for cover, tried to take out people at distance as much as I could, and then anyone left who ran at me, I'd have shot them. In this, it doesn't seem to work like that, and it may just be me. Obviously I'm playing in the beginning and I'm used to playing the Division 2 as a much higher ranked character, so maybe it's because I'm used to that. But it seems to me that you get killed much quicker in this. Again, I don't remember, but I don't remember it being a problem when I first literally played the Division. I think if I'd hidden behind stuff I would have been protected, but it seems that cover isn't quite as covery, that's not a word but I made it up, as it was in that. So I did another mission in this because I wanted to get a shotgun, because if you've watched this you'll know that I really like shotguns anyway. And I decided that what you need in this is a shotgun, and as you can see I just did it, and I've decided that in this game, at least at the beginning, what I needed to do, those 3 guys had killed me like I said 6 or 7 times already, and I think I only ever killed one of them, is what I needed was to be much more aggressive. I needed a shotgun where I could run up and one-shot them basically, because even if I'd used a machine gun I wouldn't have one-shotted them. So I decided I needed to do a mission. There was a mission where you got a shotgun as a reward. I thought if I do that, get the shotgun, and I'll just run at them. And this is the first time I've done it with the shotgun, and although I got a bit killed, and that's partly because I was doing the video, I did it. So it's a slightly different sort of game. Like I said, it may partly be just me. It may partly be the game, probably a bit of both, but yeah, it definitely seems there's less loot lying around, not a bad thing, and it seems that you probably need to be slightly more aggressive than defensive, because like I said, I found that I was doing what I'd have done at the beginning of the Division 2. I don't remember that, but I know me. And when I was hiding in the Division 2 behind cover, early on, I didn't naturally get killed, whereas in this, the cover didn't. Didn't seem to do much.
Great work, Agent. We'll get that food back to the people who need it.
That's right, you get the food back to the people who need it. So, yeah, that's my observations, and I've leveled up. So, yeah, and as I said, there's loot in the mission when you do it, which is good. And I have that, whatever it is, I'll quit those. And not loot lying everywhere. And of the 2 options, as I said, I would much prefer to finish a mission, get loot, and get maybe resources to buy stuff from vendors, or maybe make stuff with scrap, than just find these things like you did in Division 2, where you had so many different loot crates and suitcases with army materials and guns that you just ended up with ridiculous amounts, and it was, yeah, too much. So anyway, that's me, Division 1. Like I said, I'm on level 2 on the Division 1. And I'm going to, again, continue playing this in tandem with at least 3 or 4 other games, including Division 2. And I will update this again at some point when I get to a point where I think there's something interesting to update. Anyway, thanks for watching Guess Again Gaming. Until next time, take care for now.